Oops, I forgot to edit the title. Working on lakenet. Making notepad v3. Need some cola. Hang on, be right back 2 seconds. Oops. I'm back. Alright, so here's what's happening. Alright, we're gonna make notepad v4 v3 a new notepad, a new notepad experience. Alright. So yes great. Notepad v3. Now, the reason why we're making a new notepad and fruit. The reason why we're making a new notepad is this one. You can open up multiple notepads. Yay! Multiple notepads. Woo! Woo! I'm not really 100% today. It doesn't matter. Anyway, time to work on notepad v3. So most of the time will just be me copy and pasting code, rewriting some code, loading, and dying. I'm just gonna zoom in. Now, I typically have my code at about, 150, 146, typically. So, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna create a new notepad constructor, unless I haven't already done that. Yeah, so see how we've got this line of code here. Instead of like doing a type of string, int, boolean, stuff like that, we have like it's green. That's basically we're referencing an actual script with our data in it called a constructor or something. And instead of like having 3 different variables, we can put 3 different variables inside one list, so it's easy to reference. So the reason why we have to do all this is when you open up a new notepad, you're going to create a new list, right? Like essentially, like you're going to add a new element or item into a list. So I have to go through and see like what we're actually using, how we're using it, and how can we make it all work and go. Now, so we need okay. So we need the following variables. Just for me glancing at this. We're gonna need all of these as individual. Okay, all of these variables need to go into a structure. Which all of them. Yeah. Go file content. Show file maker, show file open. Like the menu. That seems pretty much everything we need. I think. Now, the more complicated parts of this is the disk check function, which is this part here. So what I mean is, why is this most complicated? Can't we just copy paste this? Well. It's that part there. Because we're referencing individual variables and lists. So that means that what we got up here. Technically speaking, this is already multitaskable-ish, maybe. But the thing is, it's just not quite what I want it to be in terms of multi-window. So what's gonna happen is, we're just gonna have to go step by step. So today we're just gonna make a notepad, get it working, and then figure out the saving and opening the documents. So let's just start with that. So let's start with making a constructor. So this will be our constructor. Go in, create a new script. I'm going to call it notepad text, notepad data, I don't know what to call it, notepad system. Sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, so if we do one of these, open up this, copy paste, like that, change that to notepad system, add system, this, them, we need that, okay. So first things first, we're going to just copy the variables. Multiple monitors for the win. So now I can just do this. So we need save location, type title, type text. Okay. Save location, type title, type text. And then we have tell you what. Gonna cheat a little bit. Copy. Yeah, there's a lot of copying and pasting when I'm dealing with code. Cause I don't need to rewrite things as much. Cause most of the stuff that I'm doing is like I've already kind of done. So yeah, instead of having so I'll explain this part. So instead of having 3 different booleans to check if we're showing file name maker, showing file content, showing file open, are we showing save, are we showing the context menu, we're gonna just have an enum, and yeah, that should be like better. So we're gonna have open document, save document, open save, content. So open save content, rename, I don't know why, like I'm probably not gonna need all these, but I'm just copying you know, all of these just in case, just to make our life easier. So we're just gonna go, drag, yeah, show file name maker, show file content, show file open, show file save, show content. Now, the interesting thing about the context menu, specifically if we do open, say something. We do open, we actually have something called a file prompt. A file prompt is basically a mini file explorer. It's really cool. Goddamn Discord's hilarious. Yeah, so it's gonna be a little complicated to add all these features in after the fact, but hey, we're gonna do what we can do. So we have our notepad system. Now we have to do this. So now we've got to declare the lowercase version of the uppercase. So current working title, string save location, string typed title, string typed text, menu, current menu. Now we just do this. Again, lots of copy and pasting. That's okay. And now we have our constructor of all our basic variables that we're going to need. Now we're going to need more. We're going to need possibly more, but this is fine for now to just get things partially working. So the important thing about all this is we can now do this. Will not compile correctly. Yes, we have to now compile it properly and notepad. Gotta restart Visual Studio. Notepad v3. There we go. Now we should be able to see Notepad system. Yay! And we'll call it Notepad data. So now when we look So now when I attach this to an object, you'll see something really cool, right? So if I attach a script here, you can see our notepad data is now a list. If we have one item in the list, you can see that all our variables are here. Instead of see? So this list only shows one type. It can only be name, it can only be location, it can only be file, so forth, right? But with the constructor I made, this one list can contain lots of different variables. That's why constructors are so powerful. Because you don't need 8 different lists, you can just use the one list for 8 different variables. And you can put constructors inside constructors, so you can have like constructors reference another constructor that contains a lot more constructors and stuff like that. Very powerful tool. Now, Let's see here. Type text, current working title, type title, save location, select document. Should be fine. Window ID, we don't need window ID for what we're doing. I think we're okay. Yeah, I think we're doing fine. I think we're ready to rock and roll. So now we can start actually doing up the UI. So to do UI, you just do void on GUI, like so. And then, see, we're not actually going to copy from Notepad v2. We're actually going to copy from notification prompt. So what we're going to do is we're just going to literally copy Hungary. Hello Shikuma. Oh, wow 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 wow. How are you, Shikuma? Come on. I have a cute bear in my stream, yay. I don't know how to do the ah wah 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 like you do it. Oh right. We're copying. We're stealing, yeah, steal the files. Steal files. So we're just gonna copy paste this. Just copy paste. Welcome to programming. You just copy paste. You just steal other people's work. It's okay. I am working on my game. My game. See, it partially works. The game partially works. Yeah, so my game is a hacking simulator. And I say that very loosely because I made it too realistic. So we can pick operating systems. We're gonna pick Ethel, because you know Ethel. I put Ethel in my game. I could put you in the game. Have a Shikuma operating system. And every time you start it up, it makes like random noises. Ethel! So yeah, I basically recreated an entire operating system inside of a game engine. Yep. And what I'm working on is a new version of this. Shikuma is kawaii. Very, very kawaii. So is Ethel. So she don't stabby me. Stabby me. Hee. That's basically what I'm working on. It's a new version of this that's a bit more not poorly designed. Can I actually put you in the game? I'll make you a Shikuma operating system. Yes. I'll add that to my list of things. Add a Shikuma bear OS that makes noises. Yeah. Just keep up. Okay, so we're just gonna copy paste the auxiliary like that, and we're gonna get a whole bunch of errors. That's okay. I'll fix all these errors in like that. So now we need references, so we're going to need to go back to notification display, and then we're going to still more code. Yeah, so these are just script references and these are game objects. So game objects are the things that contain the scripts, and scripts are the things that contain the code. Yes. And then we're going to copy and paste the these two, and we're going to get a couple of errors with window rect and native. That's okay. We can just copy paste that. So we're going to get wait, native. Oh, it's yeah. And the copy paste. And then we go into here, copy and paste, and ta-da! Now we only have to do these. Stack notifications count. Don't need to worry about that because we got notepad data. So that fixes that. Changes to notepad, be free. Notepad, be free. And then program count. Public int program count. Cool. And now we do this notification prompt. We copy this and put this on top like that. And we're going to do remove all, we don't need that. Okay. So add notepad window. Winman program name needs to be the same as notepad v3. That needs to be this. And we need to copy and paste from the notepad system. This will be much easier if we did this. If we just do this, much easier. Just oops. Just do that. And then we uppercase every word. This is personal preference, you don't have to do this, but I personally like uppercasing every unique word. So then it's like just easier. You know what, I'm gonna simplify my life and just use a string. That works. I'm a little bit all over the place when I'm programming, but that's because I'm sort of like, I don't plan anything. Like, I actually don't plan anything whatsoever. I just jump in, I'm like, okay, I want to just make a new notepad. How do I make a new notepad? And then I just go down there. And that's one of the downsides. Notepad data, new notepad system, current working title, save location, type title, type text, current menu, like that. And you can delete that. Oops, can I just delete? Actually, yeah, that's fine. Probably going to narrow here because we don't have to do my window, so we're going to need to copy and paste notification prompt or close. And I'm going to I'm going to do something interesting with this version just to see how well it'll work. We're going to create a variable called public string program name colon notepad. That's hang on, give me 1 second. I am back. Okay, so now here's the best part. Okay, now we yeah, so that's going to be Notepad v3, so it'll work just fine. That's going to error out. I don't have to do my window, so I need to copy paste the notification prompt window. And we can just copy paste this entire thing because we are just going to simplify it for now. I'm just going to make sure it all works, make sure it all comes together, and then once it does, I'll work on our next stream. Because implementing the actual Notepad features with the new file prompt system and all that stuff, it's going to get messy fast. So we're going to need that. Selected window. Selected window. Stack notifications needs to be turned into remove notepad data. B notepad data. Oh, that's selected program. Okay. Yeah, we can pretty much delete all of this actually. Because this is pretty specific for the notepad. I mean, not notepad, notification. We could probably delete all this. I think. That's all. Oh, wait, actually. No. Like that. Yeah, that needs to be like that. Select the program. There should be an int. Selected program. And we're going to copy and paste from Notepad v2 this. Where is it? Extract. We gotta do that. That one looks pretty, yeah. Then we're gonna just do that. Right, it works. Text area rect. Just gonna go with that. Okay, and now in update, we're just gonna do a bool run debug test if run debug test equal true. Notepad window. Test. There is no save location. Type title test. There is no. This is a debug test. Menu. Run debug test. False. That should be enough to that should be enough. I'm gonna run my saves. We don't need the saves. We don't need them. And we're gonna just run Fluidic because that's got the cleanest OS. Okay, so we're just gonna open up my applications, add notepad v3, click show, run debug test. And I should be able to, oops. Got that. Okay, let's do it again. Go to programs or applications, notepad v3, show, run debug. Now I should be able to type. This is the first. This is everything you need to make notepad. And there we go. And I can change that to 200. To 200. Oh wait, that won't work. Wait, why do we need redirect? We just call the yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that. Text area rect. Should be should be that, yeah. Then that should be $300 by $300. 300. We're just gonna set that to and that should make everything a lot nicer. Check software applications, notepad v3, show, run debug. Oh, it's why still. The Y getting set there. That's fine. And now, it should all come together quite nicely. Software system, notepad. Applications, notepad v3, show, run debug. Hey, there we go. Looks like an actual notepad program now. Now I should be able to open up another one. Change its window handle to be 100. And we actually want to get rid of this. And now we can do applications. Okay, show, run, and run. Okay, and then go to window handle, move that 100 pixels to change that to 300 pixels, 500. Oh, this is fine. So I should be able to type in, this is number 1. This is number 2. Yay! It all works perfectly. Woo! Woo! It works. We're just gonna make it more of a notepad. And give it a title bar and stuff, but I think if I've done this properly, I think Windman has a if I remember correctly, I've made it do a title bar. Yeah, I have. Yeah, this should all be like this should all be constructed like this. All should just go, all of it. Because I think, well, unless all of that's already in here. Yeah, it is. Why do I still have all that in Windman? Window Manager. That can all just go then. That's why. Fair enough. Fair enough. Why do I have all this here? Delete everything. Everything turns red. Okie dokie. Yeah, so we're gonna start moving everything away from hard-coded names to running here. I'm trying to think. Okay, break this down. So we have program name. Program name. Name of the program. Now I'm curious. If I go to Notepad++, the actual Notepad++ program, not the shortcut, and I change it to nep. Okay. continue. Okay, name of the program. So that's when you rename the exe, the actual file. Process name. Obviously, it's the name of the process, but what is a process? Right? Because this is a very interesting question, because this is the inner workings of Windows. You've got program ID, that's Unity exe, right? So if I just do that, and I rename notepad to map, continue, that's map now, I open it up, if I type in, yeah, see, map plus plus as a, that's its name now. Right, so this is referencing the actual program's name. So but it doesn't change the product name or original file name. Interesting. So this is important because this is very important because the way my game entire its fundamental workings is based on specific program names, like very specific program names. But I'm also allowing the player to rename said programs. So the program name is not the same as the program name type. So I think that should be called either program type or process. But I'm not sure which one. Because window name should be not the same as program name. That should be pretty, like, for opening on Notepad, it should have the file path and everything like that. So window name and program name are meh. But process name or type, this is important to figure out, like, what process name okay. This is the Windows process name. The name of the name that the system uses identify the process to the user. The process name property holds an executable file name such as Outlook. It does not include the .exe extension or path. It is helpful for getting and manipulating all processes that are associated with the same executable file. Okay, so the process name is the name of the exe without the exe extension or half. So it should be program type then. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So process module collection, start info, thread. Yeah, so, process type. Yeah, so that answers that question. We're gonna do process type now on. So I gotta make this a bit more better to use. Well, not necessarily. I don't think I'm using that anyway. Oh yes I am. This is interesting. Okay, so how does its title bar work? Yeah, because that's direct. You know what? I'm gonna go into here. Actually, make a new constructor. Time to make a new constructor. So I wanna iron out like how you actually make a program in the first place, and I'll just make updating all the other programs or new operating systems just easier. So we're gonna create a new constructor called title bar system, and then same thing, except they're going to use... I'm just going to copy, paste, save. And like I said, I'm a little all over the place when it comes to this programming streams. But like I said, I don't really plan like anything. Like there is no planning involved. I just sort of jump in and I'm like, okay, I want to do this today, but I don't know how to do it. Which, yep. So program. Hang on. So we need a rect, obviously. So title box. Title name. Title box, title name. Just gonna title box, title name. Lowercase, 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 lowercase. Title box, title name. Go in here. Get rid of that. Call it title bar system. Now it's gonna start complaining. It's gonna be like, but it's not a meh. And I'm gonna be like, well, you're gonna be a meh. Whether you like it or not, meh. Title box. Hang on. Instead of calling it, I will do title bar, name, rect. We'll just do that. Name, rect. Name. Rect. And then title box name. Rect. Title box dot name equal. Cool. Okay. Okay, so we've got title box, but how do we do this? I'm trying to think what's the best way of handling that. Interesting. Yeah, program name equal program name from window manager. Get rid of that. It'll be title box dot rect. Think of that. And then it will be notepad data I yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine, I think. And then, so when we create a new window, we do winman dot title box dot rect equal rect. Why is 20 range? And yep. Wait. if it's 300, take 236, 64 pixels. So we'll do winman dot window rect take 64 dot width rect dot width take and that should work fine. Maybe. And when so okay, yeah. Be good for a few more hours because I think they're streaming at 6. Yeah, it's at 6. 2 more hours. Enough time to get this figured out. So, Oh, right. Well, that actually should just be working. Why did that not work? Title box dot rect equal menu rect. Oh, riff take 64. Eh? Question is there, is it? I did that. Cause that should be a new. I think it should. Go, run. Run. Window handle. Into 100. Change it to 300, 400, 500. Doesn't matter. Okay. Right. So. Interesting. Notepad. No, that's wrong. Is a title box. Title rect. Title. Let's try that. Might have to create an entirely new function, maybe? Possibly? I don't actually know. Applications, notepad v3. Run debug show. Run debug show. Window handle. 500. Is that yeah, it's not. What? Why is that not? I'm confused. Eh? Program name equal. Yeah, that should be unique. Yeah, that's unique. But why is not what? Bottom box dot. Yes, it doesn't want. Title box at rec equal new rec title box. That's just weird. I don't know why that's not working. Like, at all. Well, looks like I got some more stuff to research about programming, apparently. That doesn't make sense. It was a new rect. Because that is a new. Well, I'm gonna end the stream there. It's an hour and a half. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. And I'm gonna research why that's not working. So, yeah, see you guys next stream when I figure out how to code. Thank you all for coming, and see you next time.